Alright, welcome back to another episode of Saturday Night Gaming. As we present Fangs in the Dark.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yes, as we come to this exciting conclusion.
What?
Well,
Conclusion?
Probably.
Exciting for me.
Were you not aware
This is the last night.
This is the last night.
I know, time
Yes, you
flies
have
when you're
to
having
send
fun.
John the Red.
Because he's going to go back to being a monk.
He's
Being
gonna,
all alone.
but he hasn't done anything with his life.
He's done plenty. He's made friends.
I'm still terrified with him having a rage vial.
No, he's no longer raging. He's been
With the not-so-rage
psychotherapyized.
Character.
He's going to go back to the monastery and release it.
No.
And then document what happens. You're going to hear tales of it from the west.
No, we
gonna
just
be-
need one pocket.
Like some
We
popular
only need
monk
one pocket
who
geist,
is
and like
possessed
basically,
by
I'm
the
like,
spirit.
hey,
haven't had a
go
bad
tell
summer.
It's
Laura's
gonna
character
go
about this, and
viral.
he'll just
The cherry
go
ones
because he
are
can
the
move.
best. These
He's a
ones
ghost,
are
so
really
he
Viral.
at the speed of thought. So there you go.
It's contagious.
Yes.
He's the new pocket geist.
really good.
If that can't exist
There's
in
one
this
I
world,
didn't
we
like,
need it
but
to
I don't remember what it was.
What is that?
I think it was a
Vanilla,
mint
white
one.
chocolate.
A pocket
Oh,
geist.
I haven't
Pocket
had it
PG, man. PG.
Yeah, PG.
It'll be
13?
I don't know
just
how
PG.
old he is.
Who?
My PG. My pocket geist.
Is this,
He's going to throw these containers that
I
are
thought it
shaped
was a
like a ball and he's
euphemism.
going to release a pocket geist.
Is it two colors?
It's a pocket
Two-tone?
geist.
Which pocket is
Button
your
on the center?
pocket?
Yeah, it's
guys?
220.
Yeah,
Exactly.
right.
It's got a little
Pick a pocket.
release in the center.
The front one.
The front pocket? So you're not just happy to
Hello, stranger. What you want? What's the selling? I've got a
middle
pocket
pocket.
geist for you.
All right, so let's go and get this show on the road here. Let's go ahead and go around, start on my left. And let's introduce to this. Introduce yourself, and then let's introduce your character. But let's go with from where your character began to where they are now. Like how they've changed.
Give a synopsis of your character's path.
I would be
its
first.
journey.
I would be first.
You keep sitting
Yeah,
there.
you are.
Maybe you're no longer a hermit. I don't know. You
Was
tell
I a
me.
hermit?
I don't know. Were you?
I don't think I was a hermit.
I think you should have been.
You seemed like
Ouch!
you have evolved to
But go ahead and start off for us, sir.
Oh no.
now he has flat car.
Oh dear. So, okay, I'm Kyle, and I am playing Foxhawk Guildfrith, an alchemist and inventor. I have no idea how to chronicle my story.
Mayhaps
Is that right? I don't know.
Sure.
He went from a
Well, you start off being in the shadows,
Loner.
not caring about anybody.
That is
Dripping
true.
in
I went
oil.
from. I did go from the whole, hey, yeah, no, I don't know, why are we here, to, wait, you have information for me, to, wait, my information's gone, I need to go retrieve my information. He's locked in a prison, oh no.
He built stuff.
And, yeah.
Made some watermelon shampoo, right?
And you have flasks.
He started making health products. I don't know why, but he started making health products.
Using a drug den.
In this world,
That's not a weird spot at all.
in this world, when you have beautiful hair, maybe it's natural, but maybe it's Foxhawk brands.
At least he said Foxhawk.
I'm not the one that calls you the flask. I don't drink from you.
Just wait till you go into the future and you find you actually have a hairline named after you.
Oh dear. Wait, no, it's going to be a hairstyle.
It's like a.
the fox.
The foxhawk is a faux hawk that ends in a long tail.
Exactly.
It's bushy. It's big. It's big and bushy.
Had the party up top.
There'll be one that's an afro that
Pretty
you
sure
can
it's
hide
part of the
flask
entire way
inside.
back, and it goes all the way down.
Party up top, wild, crazy, regrettable evening in the back.
Pretty accurate. I mean, like, it fits the alchemicals.
Okay.
Hello.
Yeah, how are you gonna follow that one up?
How do you follow up with that?
I'm just gonna move on. My name is Laura. I'm playing Calla Hostoria. She is the Chamberlain of the Hostoria family, an influential vampire family. She is
That's what she said.
an academic of sorts and a bookkeeper. She's resourceful.
Really, I read the card.
She. How did she develop over this time?
was her arc?
See, you sprung
What's
this
her
on
arc?
us. We weren't expecting it.
What's her arc?
Oh yeah, I can't hear you when you talk.
Arc.
Yeah.
Her arc is that she has pink hair and was unconsented. Well, she
much
consented to
better with
having her
documents.
hair
I still haven't figured that
analyzed.
one out yet. Maybe that's what
She
I'll
has
do
met this
in
man
downtime.
that she has become in a casual relationship.
Is he a vampire
with.
too?
We're not sure if it's casual. Is it serious?
Well,
now?
through pit fighting.
Well, we'll see.
Oh.
I have befriended the crime lord. Did we decide what his name is? I've forgotten.
You get to name
Yeah,
him.
so you should
Well, you don't
probably
even
be able
remember
to
him.
name him.
Out of character, I don't remember.
He's
That's a
your
good point. He
fella.
does have a name.
He has a name.
Oh, he
Yeah,
already
actually
has a
bring it
name.
all
No, you
Yeah.
should rename him Pookie.
Have you sucked him dry?
Nah, it's just her pet name.
Okay.
Why are you gonna say it like that?
Oh, you're a vampire.
Nobody wants to hang out
What
with
are you
a drug
talking
dealer
about?
named Pookie.
No, that's exactly the drug dealer I would want to hang out with.
He sounds like the most dangerous
No,
one.
she's the only one who gets to call him Pookie. Nobody
It's a
else
pet
gets to
name.
call
Come
him
on.
that.
I thought it was like his hood name.
Like, nobody else used to call you Chief. That's my thing.
Let's see. Gambling den.
Oh, guys.
There we go. It's right here.
Bogdan Gyoza.
Bogdan Groza.
It sounds like a food.
Groza.
Bodkin?
Bodgan
I
Groza.
would totally make up a name for him. That's
Okay,
not
his
that.
name is Pookie.
That's way better.
You just call him BG.
Oh.
Better than BJ.
Someone, yeah, I was about to say. sounds
Disagreed.
Like
Okay.
Depends on the perspective.
Just roll the R
Well,
when
I
you
don't
say
think he would
Groza.
want to be called BJ.
I'm telling you, it sounds like food.
Rosa. It's like Rose.
But with a G and an A
And,
and nothing at all like
Fits
Rose.
your fits your old motif.
Yeah, the flowers and the plants and stuff.
All right, McClay.
Well, my name is McClay, and my character is Mythos. His story arc, I guess, begins. He's actually done like a complete 360 in a sense. At the beginning of this, he was in the. No, I don't.
Made a 180 and then
Oh,
a
he just went all the way around.
Yeah, that's 360. Two
He's still
180s.
going.
He just completed an orbit.
He just still
Well,
going.
no, we're only privy to half of that. We're only privy to the 180s. So, like, he started off quite the violent bloodlust and violent vampire. And then he found, like, calm and peace and philosophy in the monastery, and he stayed there for many years. And that is the point at which you met him in the game. And now
He's wearing people's skins.
now he's wearing people's skins. So like now you can see the 360 aspect of that. His
Come
character
right
went
back
from
around.
like a monk back to where he was. Like so like he probably needs to get out of this environment if he wishes to maintain.
So, do people ever
some
really
level.
change?
I
They
think
just
that
suppress
Given
their
enough time, they
nature.
change right back to where they
I
started.
think given the right stimulation, like any one of us if found in a certain like environment could become completely different people than we are in this environment.
It's all in the friends you
Given enough time.
And sometimes you just take that skin off that you're wearing, so that people see the real you.
Yeah.
So, is that why you're trying to rehabilitate the ghost thing?
keep. The armor underneath.
Maybe I am. Maybe a part of me like
man under
wants
the
to
skin.
rehabilitate myself,
Does it
but I
reflect
can't.
your own struggle?
Maybe,
an
or maybe
autobiography.
I just want to use the ghost. I
the
don't.
man in the iron mask, in the fleshy skin suit.
Yeah, there you go.
The man in the fleshy skin.
But yeah, so that's his
There's
arc.
an iron mask under there too.
In the flesh.
He's gotten closer and closer to being the man he was trying to get away from. He's
So, what you're
he's
saying is we're a
relapsed.
bad influence on you.
He's relapsing.
Very.
No, you guys are a bad influence on me.
That's what,
Right,
yeah, that's what
Yeah,
yeah.
just
Especially him.
by virtue of being a vampire.
Yeah, especially this
I've
one.
done nothing.
You haven't. You're a good boy.
I think so too. Thank you.
Good boy. Good boy.
I think he's slowly trying to steal me from her. Like it's like a slow attempt
No,
to
it's
like.
not a stealing thing.
It's consensual.
It's consensual.
Oh, you're just giving.
We're all involved.
Oh, is that what's going? What?
Although I would like to have a
What
fursuit.
goes down in that drug den?
I don't know.
Don't want to know what kind of drugs that we make in there.
Going back to the blood pit, man. So
Why do
I'm
you think
Tony, and I'll be playing Fenton Malik. I am born, bred, and raised by the Ladirion family the clan Ladilan, in order to specifically protect their prized heiress. I came to this area with only one hope, and that was to keep her safe. And since I've been here, I've seen screwed up individuals, crazy people, talking, blowing stuff up, making drug deals in the night. I've smelled wolves I've gone on hunts after. I've survived in blood pits and won money for myself.
Watermelons rolling down the street.
I don't believe in the watermelons. Nobody should have ever blown up the watermelon cart.
It does not go with sugar.
It doesn't go with sugar. That's not the way you should do it. So to be fair and to be honest, coming here was probably a bit chaotic in our relationship, a bit bumpy. I've had a lot of aggressions towards whatever sense I'm picking up. And oftentimes people don't shower enough in this region. I've noticed that.
That's what the watermelon shampoo's for.
My jacket.
Oh, it's me. My name is Jessica. I'm playing Valera. I'm just mostly been trying to figure out what's been going on with Dragomir and trying to help out the group at the same time as also meeting the goals that whatever my family would want us to be doing. Also trying to interact a little bit more with Finn, as he is insisting on doing this pit fighting business, which is stressing me out because it seems like voluntarily putting himself in danger.
Well, when you're having a secret love affair, it's never easy.
Well, I don't think it's very secret at this point.
Well, these people know, but that's because our downtime isn't very down. It's well-known downtime.
That has nothing to do with the pit fighting.
Oh, right.
It seems
it can be.
it seems like unnecessary
You could see it as like
risk
fighting.
taking on your part when you're supposed to be protecting me.
I'll get better.
I've been drinking a lot of booze to cope with this fact.
And I've been killing a lot of beasts inside cages to cope with it.
Currently, we are drinking some northern mead from our new mercenary buddy, and
Merchant.
coping. Right, merchant.
Merchant mercenary.
Coping with.
He said, "Hello, stranger.
He didn't. Say
Wait,
that.
merchant,
What's a
mercenary, is
buying?
that a
What's selling?" We
mercenary?
were like northern
He-
mead.
Dude, he said.
Oh, no, I block him out most of the time.
It was funny though. It was actually clever. Okay, so yeah, that's what we're doing right now. We're just chilling, drinking mead from the north. A taste of home.
I'm Laura, and I play Amber, and
How has your character
Change.
changed? Ooh,
become more dominant.
Yeah, you
Oh,
can
yeah,
seduce lots of people
More
now.
dominant in your
telling me?
role.
You can
Yes.
seduce whole rooms of people now.
You gain more confidence.
Yes.
Sensuality. Control of the whip.
Oh, did I put that? I do have a whip now.
You do have a whip.
Of course.
Because it's not as noisy as chains, remember?
Yes.
Yes. And chains are heavier to carry around.
Yes.
I don't know. Whips can be pretty loud.
Only if you strike them right.
It's true.
But they can hurt even if you do it wrong.
As Indiana
So-
Jones found out.
Right?
Where we left off.
Not really.
Yeah, we're just given the news that Dragomir was imprisoned in the
My
dungeons.
information.
What?
My
Oh
information.
yeah,
What
he's
your
in
information?
prison.
I
I
need my
forgot about
information
that.
Which information?
My
You know,
Raven
stuff.
told us.
About the thing.
About the thing?
Yep.
The Raven
What thing?
told.
Yeah, that thing. Right there.
That thing?
We don't have the information about
Yeah, I got
That thing.
stones to pass. Don't worry about it.
You ate him.
The
I
stones
ate
of the
him.
past?
No,
I forgot
no.
about
Let's
that.
call it the time stone.
Nope, wrong one.
I thought it was a mind stone. I'm just kidding.
I'm having visions.
Visions of what? No, just kidding.
Oh, we need a reality check.
Somebody spin a top.
I don't trust it. Must be some witch involved.
Yes, Dragomir is in prison. He's eaten my raven because my raven was a turn cloak. My raven gave information to the enemy.
Sorry, what?
Yeah.
You ate the raven?
Yeah, the
I
raven
cooked him
flew
and ate
in
him, yes.
and
Did it
gave
say
the
nevermore?
dude the info instead of giving it to
It
me.
tasted like a writing
He's
desk.
cleaning his teeth with its feather.
Yeah, he's got like a little.
You didn't
wishbone.
share? Come on.
No,
Raven is a. It's a
To be fair, we
small
probably don't
meal
eat normal
for a
food
werewolf.
anyway, so understandable.
Yeah,
it was fried.
we pulled the wishbone though. He won.
But yes, that's where we left off. You're given information. So, yes. And you actually did send out scouts to try to get more information as far as the secret passageways that you have cleared. You know, whether or not you can actually utilize them to get into the dungeon.
Oh, that's right.
I feel like we can.
I think that we can at least get close.
Yes.
It would not make sense at the dungeon.
You get close
to connect
enough.
directly to the secret passageways. That would be a poor design of a dungeon.
Unless you're a weird, creepy guy that builds a dungeon and wants a way into it.
Yeah, but then all your prisoners could get out.
I mean, it could be like the beginning of Oblivion, because for whatever reason I saw the beginning of that again, where the prisons, for whatever reason, lead to a secret exit.
That's true. You're always
That's what
a
I'm
prisoner.
saying. Like the
in
French
our
guy in the Viking
the warden can
show.
just slip in there, you know, every
He
now and then.
wants to get into the prison because then he has
Undetected.
readily accessible all these victims.
Perform experiments.
Like what?
The French guy that likes to whip people.
Or like Bruce Wayne.
What the hell does this have to do with Bruce Wayne?
Because he's
All
trying
right.
to, he's trying to
So,
get the criminal mindset.
Your
of
scout,
being in
as you
prison.
guys prepared and got your gear together, you can all do that right now. Go ahead and select the gear that you're going to be taking for this.
All right.
Okay. You are given word from the scouts that the passageways have, well, been scouted.
Well, yes. That is
And
why they're named like
There actually is a passage that will actually lead to the dungeons. However, it's sealed off.
not for long.
There's seals?
Is it a magical
Cave-in.
barrier? Is it a seal?
Yes,
Is it
there's a
cave-in?
small barking
Cave-in.
fish.
Okay.
And from its appearance, it appears it was intentional. Like it was discovered some time ago, and so they sealed off that access.
Can we exit the passageway near where we need to be?
Or we could just
Can I
clear the
move
cave-in.
these rocks with sheer strength?
You,
Can we intimidate
Maybe.
the rocks out of our way?
Could I
Can
melt
I
them with
intimidate the rocks out of my way?
Look, Rock, move.
I'm scared of them.
No, you gotta give it the smoldering look.
Smoldering intensifies.
You gotta.
I'm
smolder
gonna give them the
boulder.
old
Smolder the
Magnum.
boulder.
Blue Magnum.
I'm sure there's a word for that.
It's not violet. There's a rune for everything.
No, seriously. Do we think we could melt it with like acid or blow it up with
Well, that's for you to decide. And as you decide that,
Trust me, it's so warm.
you notice that there's a lot of movement going on with your crew, with the order. So Typherion is giving orders left and right as everyone is grabbing gear and they're starting to exit.
Okay, but why isn't he giving orders straight ahead to the people in front of him?
Well, I'll grab his arm very firmly and ask him what's going on.
Does it work?
It works. He looks at you. He says, I received word from Dragomir as he holds a letter. He was
yes.
able to get a message out to us.
From prison, somehow.
No, not from prison. I believe this was a backup plan. He had this in place in case things did not go right.
What is the backup plan?
Yes. Tell us what your secret plan is, but in as little words as possible. I
Three
grow
of that.
tired of you. I might eat you like I ate the crow.
Raven.
It's the same thing. It tastes like chicken.
You know, chicken tastes like people.
Chicken also
How do
tastes.
you know that?
I was just saying, how do we know
That's
that?
just what
How do
they
you know
say.
that, John?
And then there's also, since like children are also people, that means children taste of chicken.
No, children. No. Okay.
Moving on. Tell us
Back
the
to
plan.
you.
The Mad Monk.
The Mad Monk
You need
mythos.
to get back home, dude.
It also means
You're going
that
down a slippery slope here.
chicken, taste of children.
Or that children taste like snakes, so
He's
all
sure to
snakes are
collect
little
the Mad
taste
Ravings of the mythos.
Yeah.
There you go, not that.
Somebody
We
should
need to
write
get
that
you back
down and
to
just
the
start keeping a
monastery,
catalog of the things.
We're going down a slope here.
But anyways, who was asking the question?
Tell us what's going on.
We're both trying to intimidate this guy into telling us what's actually going on.
This guy tastes of chicken.
He might.
Why don't you taste
Well,
and tell us?
Fenton, he looks at you and he says, the orders were clear. We're to station our troops, as he shows you the map, essentially. As he goes back to the table and shows you and points at these specific locations. And as you notice, as he's pointing them, it's basically the locations that you guys have essentially taken in the city. Okay, the gambling den, the drug den, the port, the towers.
They're all our strongholds.
All of your strongholds, yes. His orders were to place our men in these positions and then wait for a signal.
Can I smell this guy to see if he smells
Like
if
chicken?
something's off with him?
Are we getting backstabbed?
Yeah,
It
kind
sounds
of
like we're maybe getting
I don't wanna get
backstabbed.
It's like, this smells like a lie.
Yeah. Is there any way I can smell like how many chemicals he's putting off? Like
Is his heart racing? Can you
adrenaline
hear if his
or-
heart's racing?
Yeah.
We would be able to hear that. You would be able to hear that.
Can I do that?
Dominatrix.
Yeah.
Can I survey him?
Sure, study. Maybe you don't like it. Yeah. You're studying him.
That won't go so well.
Could I study him?
You can do a group study.
Well, if he uses
Group
that-
study.
Group study!
We're having a study
Wouldn't that be a hunt?
We gotta pass this test.
We're gonna watch him carefully.
Oh, would hunt work?
They'll be fine.
Wouldn't it be in like a hunt and tracking?
No, this one would be
This is
a
a group study.
It'd be
Oh,
a
what am I
study
doing?
one, yeah.
So
You
what do
guys
we
are-
do?
You're specifically paying attention
That doesn't work.
to
So we
him.
just roll.
Nope.
I think I just have one.
What'd you get?
One of the two.
I have
I got a
zero.
one.
Did you? See what I did there?
I'm continuing the trend of 2 and 3.
Hey, a 5.
5. We got a 5 over here. Anybody else?
Mythos, roll
Hold
a
on.
dice.
All right.
Roll the die.
How many do you have in
That's a
study?
2.
4.
Roll 4
Nice.
dice.
He's got 4 in study.
Dang.
Because he studies a lot.
Because he's a monk.
He is a monk.
All right, monk, don't fail us. I got a 5. You gotta get a 6.
I got a 6.
Yay!
Wait.
I think that the answer is yes, he's lying.
Did someone else get a 6?
6. He got a 6 over
Yeah,
there.
with someone else?
Yes,
No,
they call
5.
him.
I got
Okay.
a 5.
They call him the meat hook monk.
It's worth trying for the crit.
And as far as information you're looking for, no, you don't find anything. I mean, you look at the pamphlet that he received and everything. I mean, it doesn't look like the writing's off or anything from what you've seen of Dragomir, of any orders that he's written. It looks like it's his writing and everything.
And what's the one
If
that's
it was, you looked at it actually too, and you can tell that if this was forged, it's a really, really good forgery.
And he doesn't smell scared.
What does he want us to do?
Right? It doesn't.
Well, he's talking about all of the maps on the strongholds that
Right.
we have. We
Did
gotta
you say
go
what he
get.
wants us specifically to do?
No.
It's just what he wants his men to do.
He's
he wants
sending-
all of his men
What
to
do they
go
have to do
out
at
to
each
all
of
of our
them?
strongholds.
Yeah, he's basically every available member of the order
It's
besides
what we've
you.
gained. We've already
They are
done it.
sending to these specific points, these strongholds that you have
He
collected.
wants us to go get Dragomir out of the prison.
So Dragomir is just basically infiltrating all the places that we already have.
Correct.
He's not really infiltrating.
He's just
Enforcing.
he's occupying.
He's preparing.
Yeah.
He is reinforcing his borders, basically.
Okay, gotcha.
And did he say what we are to do?
Dragomir did not give orders for that, no. But Typherion would like for you to go and get him from the dungeon. Because of your abilities, you're more capable of doing that than the other men.
All right. What do you think, milady?
I need to know a lot more about what we're doing. Are we just walking in? We can't go in through the tunnels. Is there another way we could get in?
We could get
Straight
captured.
through the front
We could
door.
get captured, yes.
You
I
could
don't
put
wanna
me
do
in
that.
chains and pretend like I've been captured.
I would pretend.
Well,
I
if they
would
don't know we're vampires, then like we have the edge.
How about one of you guys get captured and I'll pretend to be your lawyer?
I'm not
agree
sure
to it.
that works in this time period.
He can pretend to be.
Dragomir's lawyer.
Yes.
I want to speak to your manager.
Can you tell us more information about the dungeons? Like,
Here's what we do. He and I get captured. With you, we're all like breaking the law.
Who is he?
This Mythos, the meat hook monk. And then they can show up as the prosecution and defense. She's obviously defense because he'll naysay
I
everything
think you're
we've
thinking
done.
of a different time period.
And then she can show up as the concubine.
There's no concubines and
Hold
there's
on.
no defense.
I really want more information about this prison.
Yeah, you break the law, they throw you in
Plus
prison.
one guy to
That's
gather
it.
info. Can I roll for
I want to know more about what we're getting.
One of
into
us needs
before we
to
just
eat
go.
some like tools to escape,
So who's asking what?
and then we have to wait for it
Because
to pass.
Typherion is getting everybody together, and he's about to leave with them.
I'm eating
and-
skeleton keys.
You have the highest. What is question asking skill? What is that?
Oh, I have that, I'm sure.
You don't have to roll for that.
Okay, well then I would like to
just-
know
he's
more.
right
I
here,
want to
he's
know more
asking.
information about what we're getting. What
No, I
the
just got
prison
study.
is like. What we're telling
What
me
information
about
would you like?
it. Tell me about the prison.
Do we have a map of it?
Yes.
Do we
Is
know
there a
what the
map?
guard style
That'd be
is?
Is
good.
it
we know what
attached
cell
to another
he's
building?
in?
Do we have to go through another building to get to
That
the thing?
is
Is it one way in, one way out?
He is in the dungeons, which are located below the keep. It is dark. Very dark.
We can
Last
see
time
in
we
the
don't have
dark.
issues with
Yeah,
dark.
we can see in the dark. That's no problem.
That's true, not for you, but for anyone else to see down there and to give you a good layout would be almost impossible, even with a torch.
What if they were a ghost?
It can be a maze.
Has anyone ever escaped from the dungeon? Because if we could figure out how someone
Yes,
escaped, we
once.
could figure out how to get in.
They did escape.
Who? Is it anybody local we could just talk to?
It was the reason why the secret passageway was blocked off.
That's
One
how
of
they
the prisoners found a secret entrance into the dungeons.
Why they just
And once it
locked
was
in a
discovered,
cell?
and after they have escaped, Lord Dragomir had it blocked off.
I think their best bet
Another
is
flagon of
to
ale.
commit a crime and then get
I
captured.
say we
That's the
just
best way
get
in.
captured. I'm gonna go eat the Jarl.
I have a
They'll
way.
put
I have
us
a way
in
out.
the lowest, darkest dungeon there is. I'll have eaten the Jarl and feel happy about it.
Then what are you going to say? Vroom, vroom. Come on. Let's be real here.
Well, we
I
have,
don't know what that means in this day and age, but I
have-
will say, nay.
we have an inside man though.
Is he a horse now?
No, we can. We have the ability to like possess
Into the
any guard
coconut.
we want down there.
That's what I was going to say. Can we not just possess or
You suggest the
enthrall
coconut migrate?
or something?
Well, we have-
one of the guards who can tell us
we have a
more information?
PG.
A pocket geist.
Yes, and so we take the pocket guys with us, and even if we're like behind bars, there's going to be a guard or someone who has the keys
He
to
can
that.
possess him
You
and
can
then
just
unlock
possess
the
them and
door.
unlock it.
I don't think.
I think this is our best
Hold on.
bet.
Let's.
If we get captured, there's no guarantee they're going to keep us all together.
Thank you.
Yes.
I do not like the idea of you being captured. You're
Okay.
like our powerhouse of fighting.
But what if, and this is just a big what if, Meat Hook and I go in there as captured, and the rest of you keep an eye out to get us out in case it goes wrong. But I really believe in his pocket geist.
I don't like this plan.
He hasn't let us wrong before.
I still think we
Can
should
you
just
protect me from
unblock the
inside that
tunnel.
prison?
No. But you can come
Well,
with me.
Typherion
I don't want to
tells
get
you,
captured.
or says, if you don't have any further questions, I need to go and make preparations.
Well, yeah, we have more questions.
I think questions can only be answered in the doing is what's going on. There's only been one
Okay.
person
Can
who's
we
ever
send
escaped.
some like people to scout? We have a lot of scouts, right? Can we just send some people to get more information?
We already did that. I'm pretty
But we did that and then they never came back because only one guy has ever escaped this place. The rest of them can't see in the dark like we
The
can.
Order's resources are tied up right now because all the men are being sent out.
Well, I don't like the idea of splitting up.
Do I have my own secret newspaper? I have informants. I have an ability for that.
I think we should, if we're gonna go, we should just all go. Maybe have the persuasive
Maybe he
people.
can blow up whatever's
some
between
watermelons.
us.
So maybe the persuasive people, maybe me and him can do rooftops like we did last time, or like we all travel.
But
as a
he's
group.
in a
I was about
dungeon.
to say, how much of the dungeon can you see from the
He's
rooftop?
in a
No, I'm
dungeon.
saying to get there and like to figure out what we're doing.
Well,
Like,
we'll
are we
get
just
there.
Going in a door? What are we doing?
We can use the tunnels under the ground. It's blocked off. He likes to blow stuff up. We blow a hole
you
through
want him to
that.
blow
Is
up
there a
the
big
tunnel.
event at the palace where we can pretend we're caterers or something?
Like a carnival.
No,
Why
right
are
now,
we in the palace?
the
He's in
palace
the
is on
dungeon.
high alert right now.
The
Okay.
keep is
Along
under,
with the city.
Keep is underneath the keep.
Especially with
But
all
we
this
can
movement
get
going
there
on.
through the
High alert
tunnels.
for
All
what?
right. So could we blow up the blockage in?
Who
Or
wants
potentially
to swallow some
Because blow
dynamite?
up is loud.
That's the plan. Go for
G,
it.
maybe.
He can't swallow. He's a ghost.
Ah.
Don't. Are you a demolition person?
I have acids and explosive concoctions.
I've seen movies that say
So yes.
That was a dream. That was a dream. That scene was a dream.
What are you talking about?
Ghosts can't swallow.
Ghostbusters? Oh God! It was not a dream. That happened.
That was a dream. Watch it again.
We're gonna blow up the thing in the tunnel, right?
Let's blow it up
Let's blow it up.
and then go in
I like
there.
that plan way better than just going to the front door. And
I love this plan. Let's do it.
Wait,
then-
who's obsessed with blowing things up?
he's gonna blow something up.
All right, watermelon
And
sugar.
then
Didn't-
she
didn't
should
we
forge
talk you-
documents
talk you
that
out of
say
blowing
he
They want you to
should
blow
be
stuff up
released.
now because the watermelon cart. This is your chance to blow stuff up.
That's
You
what
guys
we
don't
do.
need watermelons.
Madam Chamberlain, while he's working on the explosives, you work on forging documents that say that he should be released from prison.
And if that doesn't work,
And then have some spare like backup documents saying that we're a demolition team.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think we're
Exactly.
gonna hopefully blow ourselves into the prison. Like, hopefully
we'll
just
still have
open
to
up.
walk.
Yeah, hopefully we'll open up the tunnel and we can continue walking.
And
you
then
have
you
any,
trick them into thinking he's supposed to be released. If that doesn't go well, he eats their meat and becomes their skin. And I'll fend off all the rest of their crew, and
We'll do
she'll
stuff.
seduce things,
I'll
and
shoot things.
she'll shoot things. I think everybody's strengths can come in handy.
But a document would be like, what are you doing here while we're?
Yeah, put it on psychic paper.
That like enthralls people who read it.
Yes.
So what can he create? What can you create to blow? You don't even blow it up. You just need to like,
Again,
Remove the
I
barrier.
have acids.
yeah, remove the barrier. Or something.
Yeah, I got milky juice.
And they're quiet.
That's what I've been
Explosive
trying to say this
acid.
entire time. Is I have
Unless
the
there's a
Make it,
guy
sir.
on the other side
already
have
up
it.
against the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, you already have them.
Or
I already
whatever.
have
He's like, I have them
explosives as well.
pre-made.
Yeah.
Then roll and say this
Rail.
is what I'm doing.
There's this
What you
unfortunate
buy?
fella. He's kicked up against the wall, smoking his evening cigarette on his duty break, and then all of a sudden the wall starts to eat through, and then you hear him screaming. I'm melting. I knew I should have kicked the habit.
What a world.
What a world! What a world!
I don't get this reference.
Just make some acid, dude.
Come on. you're not-
Country are you from?
He's already
Yeah.
got it made. He's ready to go.
classic.
He already has it pre-made.
Wizard of Oz. Good lord.
Well, I mean, I know that part, but
When the witch is
what part's to
melting.
kick the habit?
Because he's smoking a cigarette when the wall starts to melt on top
Okay,
of him.
so that's
because
not a
you're using
reference to
acid.
anything. That's just
kicking the habit.
okay.
All right,
Okay.
let's
I thought you were
melt
talking about
the
a nun.
wall.
I thought it
Melt
was
the
a reference.
wall.
Do it.
Mount the wall.
Melt the wall.
That's a gigantic
Mount the wall or melt the wall, Scott?
Do the
I
melt
was saying
it
what you guys
first.
gonna say.
Scott said mount it.
Yeah.
Mount the wall if you want to, Scott. That's fine.
We won't judge.
We
I'm
will
not
watch.
judging you anymore, Dragomir. You do your thing on the wall.
All right, so you guys travel through the passageways,
anyways,
correct?
so
I assume so.
All right. So you travel through the passageways,
Yep.
and as you do, you don't even have to roll for this. You just hear it. You hear the sound of like screeches down the halls, the many halls of the passageways. And as you guys are walking along the path that the scouts told you to go, and you're following the exact paces, as you look down the different halls, you see the yellow eyes, right? But they're multiple, and they're just staying put. They're not moving. As you see in the darkness, you can see them, and they look like these little, kind of almost goblin creatures. And they look as if they're scared, as they're frightened.
But they're like blinking and stuff, right? They're not just like statues.
Yes.
Okay.
And
Okay.
they're yellow eyes, right? Not the red rage
Right.
thingy-majigs.
Or the purple demon possessed thing.
I see no reason to just.
Maybe they're
not
possessed by
continue
just
walking.
like really scared.
So
Spirit.
they're not being aggressive towards us.
No, not at all.
Can we
As
just
you continue
continue?
walking,
Yeah,
as you guys
let's just
continue
go.
walking, you see others as well. You actually see some of the rage-filled demons.
Are they in the cells though? Like they're.
You guys aren't even at the dungeon
Oh,
yet.
okay.
You're still in the secret passageways.
Can I give them my card?
Now,
can
these
help you.
rage demons that you guys experienced before, that they just straight up attacked you on sight,
Yeah.
they're not even going anywhere near you.
Oh well, can I
They
fold my card
see
into
you.
a
You
paper
can see that
airplane?
they're agitated, but you all see that they're not moving.
Yeah.
They're all like paralyzed.
No, they're not paralyzed. They're just
Scared.
They're not
Well, they're
attacking.
paralyzed
They're
in fear.
choosing not to
They're
move.
uninterested in us
Are
right
they afraid something is going to see them move? If they hold very still,
Their vision is
You
based
won't
on
Oh,
movement.
you see them, they have like a hand on their blade and everything, looking right at you.
So
But they're
there's
not daring to
So-
move towards you.
now. Once
they-
we go past them, basically they're going to block our way.
There is a rabbit in the corner and it
Not
had
at all.
fangs.
As you guys move past them, they don't even move. You don't even see them
Yeah,
behind
well,
you,
yeah.
hear them or
What?
anything.
they're scared
They
of
don't
us
pick up
I
my
mean,
somehow.
card
but
I
they
dropped?
exist there as a
they're
threat in
either
the
scared
future.
of us or they're scared of something that we're not seeing.
Yes.
Ooh.
His pocket.
Are our
That's his pocket,
hands
guys.
covered in marks
It's
from a
his pocket,
Sharpie?
Geist.
It's the pocket guys.
Can I attune with them and see if I can get a sense of what their?
Can
What,
I look at
the
my
emotional
arms
state?
and
Yeah,
see
go
if I
for it.
have Sharpie marks all over my arms? That maybe I've forgotten something that I've seen a second ago.
I'm attuning
Or use charcoal.
6.
You got a 6. All right. You pick up on this overwhelming sense of dread and fear. But it's not coming from you or your group. It's coming from everything else that's down here.
Okay. So are they afraid for themselves?
Are they afraid of us?
You don't know. All you can pick up on is that they are
Afraid.
intensely afraid.
Well,
They're very
that's us.
afraid.
Let's keep going. We got to get Dragomir.
I have no fear.
But none of them pick up my card.
They don't care about your card.
Take
I
care
can
of your
help
card.
them.
You make it finally to the end of the road. Because it's blocked.
He's going to take another 240 after his last 360.
And there's a large amount of rubble.
Not for long.
Sitting beside
Maybe.
All right, sir.
in the house.
Let's see how well you use that acid.
I'm gonna need to roll, won't I?
Yes.
I stand back.
Yeah, y'all might want to stand. You don't want to be splashed with it.
No.
I mean, that's debatable. Unless you just really like pain.
Hurt me more.
Well, that's a crit.
It's a crit. Congratulations, sir.
I like these dice. I'm sticking with
You
these
did
three.
well. So that gives you 4 progress. Good job. But you still need some more. One more vial should do, unless you really screw it up.
Like that?
No, take some stress and try again, man.
I get more vials.
So, alright, you're going to try another vial? Because that one did not work.
This is a 6.
That's
so.
good. Good job. Good job. Alright, you didn't completely screw it up. You just used more vials than you intended.
Yeah, it's fine.
The first one you play is superb. And it's like, yes! It's starting to eat away at the structure. Fantastic. Let me throw this one over here. Oh, it did nothing, really. Why did I even do that?
Why did I throw it on a steel beam?
And then you throw it over here and it's like, super effective! So, yes, the acid clears away the rubble after moments.
Yay, good job.
Well, at least enough of it where you can walk through it now.
Oh,
Maybe
yeah,
clear
absolutely.
all of it, but enough for you guys to actually go through.
I have made a tunnel
You made a tunnel.
of goopy rock.
Tunnel. Tunnel. Nobody gets it.
Nope.
Are you serious?
What is it? What is it from?
That's from Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Oh, that. Okay.
You're old enough to have seen that.
Yeah, I was like, you were definitely in that age range.
Alright,
Yeah, but it's been years.
All right.
so
can
do you
we-
enter the dungeon?
Oh, the dungeon is right there.
The dungeon
Yes.
dungeon.
All right.
You're about to enter the Pantheon of Pain.
Do we see?
I turn back.
I know those guys.
I know those guys.
Do we see?
Best rock band ever.
Do we see the master of the dungeon anywhere?
Yeah, he's right there.
No, it's probably dark.
It's really dark, you know.
We should send her paperwork in the hands of the seductress to take on the dungeon master.
No, the two
This
of
is
them,
what you
that's coming from the wrong
do.
direction.
I
Fine.
think she'll defeat him.
the two of them should go together.
Well, 2 is better than 1, right?
Right.
I feel like that's
I'm sure that's what the dungeon master thinks.
In literally every scenario, 2 is better than 1.
Can I not just point out how that makes like very little sense?
3 is the best.
It is my favorite number.
Like, part.
Why would you come from within the dungeon back up to the surface just to say, hey, by the way, I just came from in there, even though you never saw me pass. But we're supposed to take this guy
It
out.
is heavy. I hate this.
Hey, prisoner transfer.
Genuine leather.
Where did you come from? The dungeon? I'm transferring myself. all right. So,
Brown?
What?
this is what you see in the dungeon. This is a
Gray. It is gray.
dark dungeon. There's actually no cells. That's the very interesting part. There's no cells.
I'm not surprised.
There's not even chains. It's because in here, you can't see anything. All you can do is feel on
It's
the
the
wall.
nothing.
We can't see anything because we're.
But it's it's like a labyrinth.
It's the void.
So as you guys are walking through, you notice that the passageways are designed to get you confused, especially if you can't see where you're going.
So the dungeon keeps you imprisoned by sheer darkness and loss. And all the people surrounding the outside of the dungeon were overwhelmed with fear, darkness, and loss. Am I following?
Are there any owls?
What? Okay.
Well, do we
Is
see
anyone
any
here good with
prisoners?
cartography?
But you guys can see perfectly fine down here.
Can we see any
yes.
prisoners, or is it?
Why don't you go ahead and make a survey?
Okay, I'm surveying.
A group
guys.
survey. Survey says...
A group
We'll
survey.
find out in a minute.
think you're
Well, I'm asking people on the streets what they think about.
What is with that die?
Survey says nothing right now.
I just got a high of a 3.
Oh, what are we doing? Studying.
got a 3?
Survey.
That's my high.
I have 2 in.
That's 1 6.
My one die got a 6.
We got another 6. Do I hear 2?
Hey,
2 4s.
What am I
guy
rolling?
with 4 surveys. Roll it.
Oh,
That would be a good idea, wouldn't
I
it?
got 2.
Snake eyes.
ones.
That's definitely the
That's real
opposite.
bad. I can't see anything.
move your crap out of my
I
way.
can't see nothing.
I got 4.
Well, we got 1 6.
So I'm the one with one die, and I'm the only one who rolled a 6.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what happened.
Okay, sure.
Now, Fenton, your senses are kind of overtaken here because you smell just terrible smells down here. You smell mold. You smell human feces,
Oh, this is horrible.
urine,
This smells like Dragomir when I first met
rotting
him.
bones. You smell that? And to top it off, it's moist down here.
I hate moist. That's horrible for
The
my
rotting bones
fur.
are probably from
The moisture.
him over here. He's probably.
No, the rotten bones are from the moisture. People die from moisture.
So Fenton's senses are just being overtaken right now. He's just trying to get this stuff out of his nose.
Is our monk able to attune to see if he can sense other living creatures?
He can. Actually, you, since you had such a great survey, as you guys are exploring the dungeon,
right.
you notice a prisoner.
My
that's just
accents are all
sitting on the
kinds of
ground.
off today.
He looks frail, as if he hasn't eaten in days.
Oh, his skin will come right
His
off.
bowl sitting next to him.
No, later, not yet.
He has a bowl sitting next to him that's full of basically maggots because there was food in there, but
It's protein.
you know.
I mean, there's
it's
still food in
spoiled.
there.
Yeah, it's still food.
She's different kind.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I gotta rearrange.
What do you do?
I hear that's a delicacy in some places.
You just keep going, or keep looking?
Do we take his
Is
skin?
he like dazed?
Sorry. They might be
He's-
on you, but they're really cold.
You just see he's looking on the ground. And he's just mumbling,
I go to
just
listen to what he's
incoherently,
mumbling.
just mumbling, like he's not making any sense.
Okay, I have a question. And I direct it to my PG.
His pocket does.
If you go inside this guy, can you get a sense of his mind?
Who's going inside him?
The pocket geist.
Oh.
Possession?
Wait, you're sitting.
Yeah.
You want me to possess him?
Yeah, I think you're ready.
I have
I
permission.
think you're ready.
Yeah.
There's
What?
consent.
But we need your help, like, to understand, like, if this guy's has any value to offer us.
Or it's just his skin. That's fine.
Or if it's just his skin that's valuable.
He says,
Oh, and I have another question. What if, could you possess just skin? Like, be your skin just walking around? Can you do that?
But the first question first, I think, is more important.
What in the world?
The guy sounds confused. He says, "Skin, eyes. I do not understand.
Like an egg or
Don't worry,
soup.
we don't either.
We
It'd be-
need vessel."
It'd be like a vessel, yes,
You
but
need a
just the
vessel.
skin, not the muscle or the
Get on
bone.
quick today, no one's getting it.
Anyway, if you could
I'm
possess him,
confused. Do you want me to possess the rock?
possess that man that's frail and has skin.
Yes. Open the vial.
Yes, possess
Okay.
possess
It's gonna be
Dwayne,
very
please.
badly. Do it anyway.
No, like I've attuned him.
Okay.
He is in tune.
He's gone through
Are you gonna
therapy.
open the vial or just leave him in there?
Oh, I'm gonna open the vial.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna step back a bit.
I didn't even know the vial
He's
was closed.
rehabilitated the spirit, y'all.
Oh yeah.
He walks around with an
I don't
open
know
vial.
what's going there.
It's got a spirit in there. He just has it open.
It's
Yeah.
rehabilitated.
Yeah, you could have always left.
It's not the kind of spirits we thought we were talking about when we were talking about people walking around town with spirits in the bottles.
So yes, he leaves the bottle
Wrong bottle of spirit.
and
Exactly.
Yeah.
he basically possesses the man that's basically just sitting there. Being
While I'm
mad.
over here like, no, don't.
And you can see that his eyes, instead of glowing red, they glow white.
Ooh, pretty.
It worked. You successfully
Oh, could they act like flashlights where we can
Oh,
see?
So he picks himself up, and you can tell he's really frail. And then he looks at you, and he starts speaking to the man. And he says, "This vessel is very squishy. I don't know how long this will last.
What is his mental state? Does he have any useful information in his noggin?
It's hard to tell. His mind has not been here for many moons."
Do we know what the last thing is that he remembers?
Ooh, yeah. What's his last memory?
The last
Moon.
he remembers is being visited by the guard
Okay.
and being fed and given water. And that
Now-
has been the extent of his life for
So they
months
abide
now.
by the Geneva Convention here.
Okay, now do you think that you could walk around in just the skin?
That won't work.
Okay.
It's just one skin sack. We're all
Well,
just skin sacks.
What? And then you hear the guy, he goes, What is that? Another voice? What's... No, it can't be. No.
what
I
is
won't go back.
Oh no. He's
What's
getting
that?
pissed off.
What's
And
another voice?
Then you see him, like, physically, he's just kind of moving and just odd. Like, his arm just kind of goes, off to the side and
skin-
dislocates.
Oh
And
God.
Jerking around.
yeah, and then his kneecaps go out, and then the body hits the ground, and he just starts, basically looks like he's having a seizure. And then his eyes are going from a white to a red
I
to
will
an
hold him.
orange. And then essentially it goes blank. Like his eyes just go black.
Oh.
And then you see the geist rise, but as it rises, it's like a smoke, like a white smoke, and it disappears.
Oh no.
What happened?
I think it killed.
I think you can only put lightning in the bottle once.
I think it. Died.
Did he go to heaven?
He looked like it
Can I
looked like
reclaim
he
my
purified his soul.
self-crafted vial?
Did he go to the source realm?
You did well.
I take the dead body's skin.
Oh god.
It's not very good skin. Like, it doesn't come, it's just all mangled and
I'm
everything.
It doesn't stretch well
He's
over your
okay
It
with
doesn't.
that.
He's
Yeah.
just not particular about.
It'll freak someone out. And that'll be it.
So as he's busy skinning the guy, what do you all do? Besides watch.
I would like to retrieve my vial back from him. That was painfully crafted by me.
Do you give the vial back?
I'm not asking.
If he's not asking, then why would I even bother? Like, I don't know.
He's a little distracted.
He's like, manners, as he's skinning.
Yeah, manners. Ask the man for his vial back.
I fold it, I roll it up, and then I put it in my bag.
The skin.
The skin, yes.
He's got
That was very
leathery old
fast.
man.
Oh, it doesn't take long with skin as loose as this.
He has leathery
If you
old
know how
man.
to
This
skin
is-
a rabbit, it goes quickly.
More than one way to.
All right, I'm gonna try to survey the area again because I'm
Right.
trying to pick up on
Hey, do you have
Dragomir's scent.
Let's do another survey.
Go for it. And try to pick up on
Yeah,
the scent.
your
Because you already have the scent of Dragomir.
5.
6.
Flip him over and start making a map.
6.
Double
Two
sixes.
sixes. Three
Oh, that's
sixes.
enough. That's already, it's a 3 6s already.
Okay.
You don't even have to roll.
And you guys
We're
are
just that
mafia.
That's fine.
so
We're not
hey.
paying any attention.
We were gonna.
We were talking about making maps.
Because I have paper and pen and whatnot, and So.
But you
Assuming
can't-
The labyrinth doesn't.
So
like, move
you
around.
finally get all that gunk out of your nose, and you catch on to one scent of Dragomir. And you're like, yes,
Is it the lavender scent?
Lavender.
lavender.
Which way?
There's only one lavender in all this crap.
Which way?
This way.
Let's go. I'm following you.
So you follow. Everybody follows
Drawing
him
a map.
Yep.
I'm
Yes.
drawing a map.
as you walk.
Yes.
Nice.
Painstakingly.
The Marauders map.
Yes. Mischief not yet managed.
So you follow through the dungeons, and you keep seeing more and more prisoners are just in that same state that one was in. Their meals aren't touched. You know, it's all maggots in it. They're in a frail state from not gaining any nourishment.
And
Okay.
in sunlight.
Are
Yeah.
the maggots like the same size as the other maggots, so that they look like they all grew at the same time?
Yes.
Like they all died.
Because they're all given their food and everything at the same time.
Yeah.
So these
it
prisoners
wasn't
have all
like-
pretty much been there the same amount of time.
Yeah.
And
Are there any flies?
They didn't touch their food?
They didn't touch their
You're
food.
too busy going after
And
Dragomir.
they're all still alive.
It just means that there's.
Yes. Barely, but yes.
Yes, what?
Still alive.
So that means they have blood in them?
They still have blood in them, yeah.
Maybe I should
trying to
feed on
think
one of these poor unfortunate.
Ooh, that is a good actual idea.
Now, they haven't been nourishing themselves, so it's not going to be very nourishing blood.
Also, we don't know what.
I don't want to
you're
feed
gonna
on
be
these
putting in
things.
your
Let's
body.
just keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah, but could I
They're human beings, they're not
recharge my
things.
usages?
They're
on
rotten
those?
We
meat.
don't know what's happened to them.
Using them?
They're malnourished.
You might
Can I get
coagulate
one
too
charge
much.
for 3 people?
Nah, it's just like getting a fast food.
Can
or
I get one
something.
charge for 3
I
people?
thought you already recharged
It's
them.
like the difference between
Yeah, but
like
then I just use them.
fast food.
It's
There you go.
McDonald's.
Bottom
That
shelf.
one smells
Bottom
of
shelf liquor.
gonosyphilades, and I don't think you should be.
Oh, yeah,
eating
that's
it.
right.
I'm immune to
I
all
thought
those
the way
things.
anyway.
Oh, I thought you actually
This is
used
like
the
the difference
acid,
of
though. I didn't think you
drinking
actually
water
used
out
the
of a bottle
gauntlets.
Well, I mean, that's what I'm saying. That's how I make them, basically.
Oh, okay.
I don't.
The
I
blood
got
is-
you.
Or like a
Don't-
stagnant
don't-
puddle
don't-
with
don't-
maggots crawling
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Magnets
Is like,
have
can I use them
protein.
to recharge?
Or like
Yeah.
rotten,
I'm gonna-
dead,
all
dead
three.
people.
Cool.
All right,
They're
so
not
we're
dead.
following him. Do we see Dragomir?
Yes, and as you follow and you follow and you see all this, you finally see one person that stands out amongst all of them. He's probably the healthiest person there.
So we feed on him.
You find you find Dragomir,
He smells of lavender.
There you are. I've been looking for you, Lavender Boy.
and he's not even like he hears you guys coming down the hall,
No.
but he doesn't even bother looking in your direction. He just looks kind of down as he hears you, and all you hear him say is, "It took you long enough."
Hey,
Okay,
good
now we
news.
feed
I got
on 'em.
yourself captured.
Yeah.
Well then.
He stands up, and then as he stands up, he brushes himself off, and he says, "Now it's time. Let's go pay my father another visit."
Yeah, all right. He's a little cocky, but I can
He
deal
starts
with that.
walking down the hall.
He can
But
see in the
He
dark.
can't see.
He doesn't seem to have any trouble walking and navigating the hallway.
He's a vampire.
Can we tell if
Now-
he's a vampire now?
Fenton, you do notice a smell that you also notice with him. It's not just a lavender, but there's another smell that you can't
Dung?
quite
I was about to say
pinpoint.
Is it a smell that was not there before?
Yes, there's a smell that was not there before, and you have never experienced. So it's not a vampire
so it's not
smell.
a vampire.
Is it like a?
You smell other dark creatures as well, and it's nothing that you have come across
It's
before.
not another dark creature, or it is. We just
You
don't
don't know.
what.
He
It
just
is
knows that
nothing
there's
I've
another
ever
smell.
experienced, and I have traveled from
is
the
he a
Northlands all the way.
Like in True Blood,
where
they're
we
always
are.
saying, Suki, like, what are you? I don't know what you are. You smell
Kinda.
amazing.
Well, except he doesn't smell
And I
like
know
it.
much.
Because it smells like dung.
Or a mineral?
He's
Or
a plant.
like a-
Well, for you guys don't smell it. He does. He has a separate heightened sense. Like with dark creatures, they all have like a distinct pheromone,
Yeah.
basically, and that he can pick up
You
on it.
vampires all smell the same.
Yeah. So I mean,
Except
he can
for,
basically dictate. Okay,
think
yeah,
it's the
you're a
elf
vampire
blood.
because you have this basically this pheromone, basically. This
Smells of
kind
honeydew.
sense. So Fenton is the one that has that. But Fenton, he gets this. He doesn't know what it is. He's like, there's something different, but I don't understand. What.
Well, I tell Valera there's something quite intriguing here, and we must.
Investigate.
We need to find out what it is.
I'm down with helping him. Oh well, hold on. Let me think about this. All right.
Now, as you guys walk, I guess you're following Dragomir. I mean, he's basically leading the way.
Cautiously.
So he's not having any trouble getting out of the prison.
He can see
just
perfectly.
But
Yeah.
what I mean is, like, why?
Which is very suspicious.
Yeah, like, so was he even like held under guard in the first place? Is he just chilling down there? Like,
He was
He
waiting,
was waiting for
us.
backup, probably.
Or maybe he's
Are we
like
Ra's al
possessed
Ghul?
and he's leading us into a trap.
Can I attune
I don't know, his
to
eyes
him?
weren't-
Well, as you guys travel and you walk past more of these other prisoners, as you guys walk past them, they keel over.
He's dead.
He's draining them somehow.
That's what I was thinking.
he's like an emotional vampire. Can he attune to this guy and see if there's anything weird about him?
I'm going to try
Sure.
like,
Yeah, do that. We're doing a lot of attuning. This
yes, attune.
surveying and attuning.
Okay, that's 1.
That's a 1.
That's not, okay, that's 6.
That's not 6.
That's a 5.
That's a 2.
That's
6.
a 6.
That's
Yeah.
a 6. Okay. So one of them got a 6.
He just called it prematurely. It's fine.
Yeah. So as you are walking and as he's leading the way, you can attune, and as you are, you do notice there is also something off with him. There's something that wasn't there before.
Oh, I wish I had a pocket geist.
Now, you don't know what it is either. You can't pinpoint it. You can just tell that something is different. And it's not just in a physical sense or emotional, it's like in a spiritual sense almost. Something is different.
But it's not like another entity or something. It's something different about
Maybe.
him.
He can't, tell. He can't specifically tell.
Has he seen the eye of the storm?
Let's put it this way. It's not a possession from like a rage spirit or anything
I will
like that.
grab his arm firmly and say, have you seen the eye of the storm?
That's a good
He's
question.
forgotten what fear is.
Do you know the face of your father?
So he shrugs your arm off
What?
Go kill the
and he says,
I have skirmish now.
it's best if we don't waste our time with these little questions.
Hey man, you feeling okay?
Could I get a sense from that he is a lot stronger than he should be?
Can
Yes.
she try to
Can I?
talk to him?
So he's unnaturally strong.
Yes.
Okay.
Can she try to talk to him and see if she can get him to
Can
say
she
what's going
command
on?
him?
Yeah, I was gonna say, would it?
If you want me, you're behind him right now. You have to kind of get in front
He's
of him.
not quite looking at it.
No, he's not.
I think that's
He's
what
He's
looking
basically
straight
he
ahead
has a directive
and-
and
Well,
he's
I think
walking.
he just hasn't seen her yet. If he sees her, obviously he's gonna be like, "Oh,
Oh, yes.
what was I doing?"
Yeah, queen.
He's at that laser vision right now. I got an objective. I'm going to it.
Okay, we're just gonna follow him then.
Just do it cautiously.
All right,
Follow.
well, yeah, let's just follow them to the end of the
Do
road.
we want to make any kind of like preparation as we're walking in case there is some kind of a trap that we're
I pull out my crossbow.
I prepare myself to eat things.
Okay.
He prepares his stomach.
Always be prepared.
He pulls out some sauce.
I've got my hot sauce. Yeah, I've got my Cajun hot sauce with me.
Got my ghost pepper.
Everyone else is gearing up, getting the weapons out. He just pulls out a bottle
All
of
right.
hot sauce, uncorks it.
So as you guys follow him, and he leads you finally up the stairs, to where the door is. All right. Now, of course, his door is locked, obviously. So
Just rips it off the door.
he tells all of you to stand back as he goes, and he basically just bangs on the door.
I don't feel like standing on anyone's back.
And you hear a guard goes, "What? Is that a prisoner? Can't believe they found a way up here."
We want to speak to your manager.
So the door opens, and as it does, the basically guard of the dungeon there is looking directly at Dragomir. And as he does, he looks at him and goes, "My lord?" And then Dragomir basically takes his hands, grabs the guy's head, and snaps his neck.
Ooh, more
Oh
food.
gosh.
Why
I
are
lean
we
in and
even
said he learned
here?
that
Are we
from
just
me.
here to witness Dragomir escaping on his own from prison?
Like, why did we come to
Hey, you seem
arrest
like you got
him?
this. Hey, you got that map
right?
still? We gonna
Like
head out.
he's got this. What are we doing here?
Well, he was.
Why was he
wasn't
waiting on
talking
us?
About like persuading his father rather than what seemed like he's about to murder him. or
Apparently negotiations failed
Yeah.
because he landed him in a
I
dungeon.
don't know.
So
What happened to him in the dungeon?
what happens? The dungeon stays in a dungeon.
Well, we're technically still in the dungeon, right?